Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Roar. Today is Monday, the 14th of September. Today we're going to talk about leadership attributes number 9 of 10, which is communication skills. You must be able to communicate your message effectively to be a good leader. Communication skills are very important, and especially now we have so many different ways to communicate, and we have to always be aware what makes communication effective. One of the first things is it really has to be a two-way interaction. It's not saying something, but it's how it's reacted to. Now, many times even things in print have a two-way reaction. They cause somebody to take an action, to do something, or to change their mind about something. Maybe it's a brochure or even a menu in a restaurant. That's communicating to you what the menu is. It's important that we realize that the words aren't really the biggest part of communication. Actually, there's body language and the voice inflection, and even one of the most important parts of communication is the ability to listen. So many times now, people listen only to the point where either something catches their mind, they hear one word and they stop and start thinking about that, so they stop listening to everything after that, or they're listening, trying to think of how to respond to it instead of really understanding what the person is saying, and a lot of times you miss because it's really hard to listen and to be consciously taking things in, and at the same time trying to decide how you're going to respond to it. Now, it's important that we know that communication is what leads to action. There's very rarely any action without any type of communication, and especially in a group of people, you're not going to be able to get people to do things without being able to communicate with them. Think about the communications we have every day, whether it's face-to-face with members of our family or our friends, or if it's on a Zoom call or just sending an email. Think about the different ways we communicate. Think about how effective it is and how important it is that they're all structured a little bit different. Communications is very important. Think about all the people who have leadership roles in your life, whether it's your parents or your teachers, supervisors. Communication was very important for all of them. Your sports coaches, I mean, come on. All you can think about is the whistle in the mouth and the clipboard showing you what to do. Bosses communicating, telling you, have a meeting, tell you what you need to do. Even the way our mayors and governors and presidents communicate. Those are important that they have good communication skills, because in order to convey the message, to get the message from one place to another, it's important that they understand that it's not just the words, it's a lot of other things. Now, you might have noticed I'm sitting here today wearing a little more dressed up than I usually am. Well, that communicates a message as well. There's all different types of ways to communicate. How are your communication skills? How do you think your communication skills can help you become a better leader? Have a great week. I'm looking forward to talking to you next week. Next week will be the number 10 of our leadership attributes, and then we'll follow up with some other things too. So have a great week, and I'll see you next week.